All right, so in light of everything going on in the transfer portal for Oklahoma, they get a commitment on the recruiting trail in the 2026 class, making it their third commitment. Remember, it's not the fourth because Jonathan Hatton decommitted. If you missed that news, then welcome to the club. Thanks for getting out from underneath the rock. But no, Oklahoma now has 3 commits here in the 2026 class. And this is actually, in my opinion, a big time commitment on the offensive line. And one Oklahoma fans need to make themselves aware of, and one we got to talk about a little bit. So join the discussion, jump in the comments below. Guys, if you have been subscribed to the channel, thank you, because it's you guys that have allowed me to be able to do this day in and day out and really continue to drive me to want to be better at this. So thank you guys for showing up every single day, hitting that like, hitting the subscribe button. On that note, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. We're talking transfer portal and recruiting all off season for Oklahoma. We're going to be doing baseball, softball, and basketball content, so you're not going to want to miss it. It's completely free as long as you guys subscribe. All right, so let's dive into this commitment for Oklahoma. The 3-star offensive lineman, Will Conroy. Now, he is interior, so guard. I'm not sure if he plays center or not. Didn't really do too much research on what position he exactly plays, but 6'3", 275 pounds, out of Cleveland, Ohio. Now, remember, I tell you all the time, it's important to understand the offers, not necessarily look at the star rating. Star ratings don't tell you everything. Hence, look at John Mateer, the guy everybody's looking forward to in the transfer portal. That dude was a 2-star quarterback coming out of high school, right? And he's now going to be probably one of the top 10 quarterbacks in all of college football next year. So Will Conroy, 3-star offensive lineman, according to 247, 372nd player in the entire country, number 19th overall player in the state of Ohio. How did Oklahoma get here? How did they get to this commitment? Well, a couple months ago, we dropped top 5. If you guys remember this, I think we talked about it a little bit in one of the recruiting videos that we did. Arizona State, Miami, Michigan, Florida. Remember, I always tell you, look at the schools in the offer list. Look at their top schools. And those aren't even just the schools in the offer. These aren't even just the schools in the top 5 that you need to pay attention to. You look at other schools that have developed offensive linemen really well. Wisconsin, you've got Texas A&M, Oregon, Ohio State. Missouri was actually in the mix, and Missouri's caused Oklahoma a lot of headaches. And then you've got the Michigan with Sharon Moore out there, the Florida Gators, the Miami Hurricanes, right? There were big-time programs that were after Will Conroy's services. So, in my opinion, this is a big-time win for Oklahoma. You get him here, add some protection out there for Jaden O'Neal. Obviously, Jaden O'Neal approved because he got on the Twitter. He took to Twitter, told everybody what he thought about the commitment of Will Conroy. But this was a guy that visited Ohio State 5 times. So we always tell you, follow the unofficial visits. Where do those lead you? Well, 2 of them were to Michigan, and 5 of them were to Ohio State. So you could have ideally looked at where this kid had gone and assumed he was going to go to Ohio State because he's from the state of Ohio. Been to Oklahoma twice, 2 or 3 times, and ultimately, Bill Beatonbow, he does his work. He gets a guy committed here, and you expect the 2026 class will be a little bit smaller for Oklahoma just because they took such a big class in 25 and in 23. But it's, in my opinion, no coincidence that Oklahoma gets a commitment from Will Conroy on the same day that Eugene Brooks hits the portal for Oklahoma. Because if you thought the staff and us were taken back by Eugene Brooks hitting the portal, you're dead wrong. We all knew Eugene Brooks was going to the portal, right? So with that being said, I don't think there's any doubt that this happened to happen on the same day that we lose Eugene Brooks. You replace an inside offensive lineman with another guy in the 26th class. Now, Oklahoma got a transfer portal offensive tackle commit. We're going to talk about that one here a little bit later. We've got a little bit of a shorter video for you guys. So I want to hear what you guys think about Will Conroy, the 3-star interior offensive lineman who just committed to the University of Oklahoma, gives them the 3rd commit here in the 26th class, giving them the 23rd class so far in the 2026 team rankings. So if you're new to the channel, join the discussion. Even if you've been to the channel before, join the discussion. But if you're new to the channel, hit that like, hit the subscribe button. Let me know you guys are here. Remember, I usually respond to guys that are subscribed to the channel, usually have some in-depth conversation with them. I usually try to reply to y'all. So hit that like and hit that subscribe button. We'll talk to y'all later.